Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Ending off on the draw play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's caught. It's Reynolds. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Oh, it's a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. 1st and goal here for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they're able to get him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Physical run earns the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fights off a defender. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Pitt has moved into the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but forced down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there.
But this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PITT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To the air, it's Orgy. Down he goes, a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
His pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, and it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives them a chance.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Orgy. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking,
they bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. A low line drive, ugly punt. And they'll down this punt near the 45. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Orgy. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Fights through a tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They're going to run it. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Panthers come up to the line in a hurry. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Here comes a handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane to pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Reed. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the right side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense set up. This is play number 10 in this series. And he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points. Build the lead right here. A handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long to the 23. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he...
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On the ground, it's Owens. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. Defense is coming after him. Runs through the defender. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Prescorn. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He eludes the rush. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they run the draw play. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him.
Throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the toss play now, running to the right, running through the tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and the score remains tied. Wow. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking for some space. It's Hall. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of...
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 40. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. An explosive gain. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Going with the old counter run here.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Here we go on 4th down. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. PITT getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. PITT now operating in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well,
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Touchdown pick to jump in front in OT. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Morgan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
To throw, it's Orgy. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. What a way to end it. A turnover to decide the game.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national